if you're not in the water actively swimming, make sure that you have a mask on. We're anticipating this afternoon session to be over at around 5 o'clock, so swimmers, if you need rides, please make sure.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Seekonk High School for day 3 of our Turkey Trot Thanksgiving Day meet. This is the 13 and over session alongside Elisa Pelchat. Today I am Jeremy Abreu bringing you all of the action. Hopefully we'll have a much more technologically sound session than we did yesterday. I think I figured out what the deal was with the internet. We're having some internet issues yesterday. We were fluctuating in internet speed. And for those of you who are technical, the video bit rate that is set within the program needs a certain amount of internet speed. And when you drop below that internet speed, it causes some issues, which is what happened yesterday. So the internet seemed to be better today. I did adjust the video bit rate down, so if you are watching on a big screen at home, the resolution might be not quite as great as it always has been, or you might notice no difference. But if you do, that's why we had to adjust the video bit rate down a bit to make sure that we could keep broadcasting in case we came across any fluctuations in the internet. So, that being said, Walter Salima, first one checking in. Walter, what's going on, my friend? Let's make sure, if someone out there, Walter, maybe you, can you give me an audio-video check, making sure you can hear and see everything? So if someone can give me a audio and video check, that would be great. Colleen Vincent is saying, let's go, Biddy. All right, Colleen, you're saying thumbs up. So I'll take that as loud and clear. I know I do usually come in a little louder out there. So, I just lost my audio in one ear. Technical problems creeping in right away. Here we go. So event 51 is going to be the girls 13 and over 200-yard freestyle. There will be 13 heats on the girls' side, 11 heats on the boys' side. The seniors cut, so we're going to be keeping an eye on seniors cuts today. A lot of people gunning for those seniors cuts. Seniors cuts 157.79. So as we get to the end of the program, we get some folks that are really close, especially in those Heat 11 and Heat 12. Looks like everyone in 13 already has that cut. So Heat 11 and Heat 12, we'll keep an eye on that. So here we go, folks. Swimmers on the blocks. Event 51, girls 13 and over, 2 free. Madeline Beliveau in lane 1, Emily Cronin in 2, Ava Vincent in 3, Prachi Agarwal in 4, and Vivian Rice in lane 5. Top time coming in belongs to Ava Vincent, 13 years old from Crimson, 2:44.94 for Vincent. She's in lane number 3. Madeline Beliveau from Anglerfish comes in with no time. She's in lane 1, looks to be currently leading the pack here with Vincent and Rice in lane 5, but it is Vincent who will hit the wall first. 35:03 the time for Vincent at the 50 free split. So full pool as usual, just like yesterday. A lot of gracious volunteers. Kristen Cartwright, Fred Hartman, Tim Groves, Jen Parent. Some parents that I don't recognize or don't know the names. Chris Kraft. Yeah, it's amazing. I know sometimes there are some parents that I don't know all of their names. Vincent remaining in the lead. 1:13.49 split time for Vincent in lane 3. Okay, we got a lot of people checking in. Walter Salima, Colleen Vincent, Erin Wallace, Courtney Dubois. Bring on the dad jokes. Colleen, listen, I'm going to humor you with some dad jokes this afternoon, so you'll get them. Dan Halsey, all good. Kim Kornacki, looking good. Yvonne Rogers, thank you. Thank you. Layla Hassani. Everyone's checking in, so you can hear me good. I don't know whether that's good or bad, but you can see the pool fine. So that works out good. Ava Vincent still leading the way here in lane number 3, 154.16, her 150 split. So she's leading the way. It looks like it's Vivian Rice from PVAA in lane 5, running second. Madeline Beliveau from Anglerfish running third. We had a great session this morning with the 12 and unders. A lot of age group cuts were made, so that was pretty exciting for the youngsters. As you see, Vincent closing in here, so she'll be your Heat 1 winner to start us off this afternoon. I said winner. I didn't say winner. I said winner. 233.64 for Vincent. Rice takes second, 236.85. It was Beliveau taking third, 243.29. So Ava Vincent, your Heat 1 winner. Off and running on to heat number 2. Ellie Berard in lane 1, Sydney Burns in 2, Ashley Moulton in 3, Mackenzie Grace in 4, Sophie Janovka in 5, and Sadie Enright in lane 6. So the top time coming in belongs to Ashley Moulton, 235.87 for Moulton. She's in lane 3 from Crimson. But it's Sydney Burns in lane 2 from Shamrock Swim Club out to the early lead. Burns comes in with a 240.31. Splits a 31.73 to start us off here. After the 50. It's always a little painful being in a swim meet on a football Sunday. Fortunately, the Patriots played Thursday night, so not missing any Patriots action, but certainly missing a lot of fantasy football action. So I have ESPN pulled up on my computer here. Check the scores whenever I need to. Always a good thing as you watch Sydney Burns at the halfway point. Leading the way, 107.7 for Burns. She's running first. Ashley Moulton second, Sophie Janovka third. So lanes 2, 3, 4 are running 1, 2, 3 right now. Beautiful day here in New England. Here, specifically here in Seekonk, nice and sunny day. Guess we have some stormy weather coming in over the next couple of days. Should be nice for Thanksgiving. Pretty big vacation week, so if anyone's going on vacation, traveling anywhere, maybe today after the meet or tomorrow, best of luck, safe travels. I know for work, it's normally in the corporate world, I consider this week probably the most chill week of the year. Thanksgiving week, a lot of people either take it off, maybe they'll take Wednesday off and Friday, or maybe they have Friday, make it into a long weekend. Yep, Holiday Crush is upon us. Sydney Burns will take heat number 2. We'll get you her time. 221.61 for Burns. Mackenzie Grace in lane 4 will come back and sneak in a second. 225.82 from the Bluefins. Third place goes to lane 3. That's Ashley Moulton. So Sydney Burns, your heat 2 winner. Heat 3 in the water, Meredith Humphreys in lane 1, Caitlin Samick in lane 2, Isabella Bradshaw in lane 3, Carolina Kiang in 4, Langland Kurajam in lane 5, and Ella Folks in lane 6. Oh, Bishop Hendricken playing today in the state championship, right, Walter? I don't know. I did watch on the news last night, and they were talking about the high school football championships. I don't know who they're playing, but best of luck to Bishop Hendricken. Walter's son, Alex Salima, is a swimmer at Bishop Hendricken. Isabella Bradshaw, meanwhile, at the pool, your leader after the first 50, 32-18, her 50 split. Bradshaw, 13 years old from Crimson. She's getting a strong challenge now by Carolina Kiang, who has taken over first place. So Kiang, the 13-year-old from Gators, came in with a 226.85. Kiang's younger sister, Allie, competed this morning and had a good meet in the 12 and under session. Halfway point, Kiang goes a 108.32 100 split. So she's on pace to drop a little time off her 226. Kiang remaining in the lead here in lane 4. She's opened up a pretty sizable lead, about a body length and a half. And that's a big body length because Kiang is tall. The tall 13-year-old has about a 3-second lead on the closest swimmer, which was Isabella Bradley. However, it looks like it's Caitlin Samick in lane 2 now, who has moved into second place. So Caitlin Samick, the 13-year-old from Anglerfish, 226.94, Samick's time coming in. So coming down the stretch, Samick making a little bit of a push here, but it's going to be Kiang at the flag. She'll take it in a time of 2:22.43. Samick takes second, 2:24.01. Third place actually comes from lane 1, so Meredith Humphrey sneaks in a second, 2:26.12. Carolina Kiang, your Heat 3 winner. We'll move on to Heat 4. Hunter Dubois in lane 1, Tessa Renyi in 2, Isabella Zoris in lane 3, Vivian Ma in 4, Iris Liao in lane 5, and in lane 6, Viv Krawicki. Michaela Folks checking in. Hello, Michaela. Ella just finishing up there in heat number 3. Iris Liao, 13 years old from Crimson, leading the way after the initial 50 here. She's in lane 5. Looks like Isabella Zoris may have now moved into the lead. She's in lane 3 from Crimson, 13 years old, and it is 106.43, the 100 split for Zoris. Swimming out of lane 3, still fairly close here. Lanes 3, 4, 5, and 6, and lane 1, that's Hunter Dubois in lane 1. I do. I sound very fancy. Elisa said you like saying that name, Dubois. You sound fancy. I do. I like it. I can, you know, I can show that sophisticated side of myself. It doesn't get shown very often, as Isabella Zoris remains the leader. And don't look now, but here comes Hunter Dubois in lane 1. Hunter making a move. Zoris remains the leader in lane 3 as they make their final turn for home here. Liao led after the first 50, but it's been all Zoris since then, and it will be Isabella Zoris taking it in lane 3. 216.91, second place goes to Liao in lane 5. 217.88, third place goes to Vivian Ma, 219.12. So Isabella Zoris, your Heat 4 winner. We'll move on to Heat 5. Madison Rogers in lane 1. Callie Parent in 2. Amaya Brooks in 3. Kylie Donaldson in 4. Charlotte Kaiser in 5. And Lily Jonkis in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Amaya Brooks, the 13-year-old from Anglerfish, 2:18.19. So Brooks is in lane 3. Looks as though Kylie Donaldson along with Brooks and Madison Rogers. So it actually is Rogers in lane 1. She'll have the lead after the first 50. She had a great meet yesterday. So Madison Rogers, 30-61 at the 50 split. I believe I saw her father Larry officiating here today. Yep, he's down at the far end. I'm getting a lot of heat by my sidekick here from my accent. I'm about to, we may have to remove her from the premises. Madison Rogers remains the leader at the 100 mark, 104.44. Rogers is in lane 1 at the bottom of your screen. A little tough to see both from our position and on the live stream just because of all the coaches and swimmers congregating in lane, right in next to lane 1. But I will tell you, she is in the lead. So Rogers is already on her way back, probably a 2 to 3 second lead. So we go wide here. You can see her lead for perspective. Looks like it is Kylie Donaldson in lane 4, the next closest swimmer. Really, it's anybody's ball game for second place at this point. Rogers with just about a 3 second lead. So as we mentioned yesterday, Rogers back to the Gators after a little hiatus during long course. Another one of our athletes that is a multi-sport athlete. I believe Madison is a soccer player at, oh gosh, is it Moses Brown or PCD? I think it's PCD, and it will be Rogers taking it 2:14.27. No, it is Moses Brown, I think. Lane 5, Charlotte Kaiser moves into second, so good swim for Kaiser. And Amaya Brooks takes third, 2:18.08. Kaiser goes to 2:17.91. Yvonne, help me out here. It's Moses Brown, right? We're moving on to heat number 6. Anna Rupp in lane 1, Abby Lane in lane 2, Sarah Pescott in 3, Carolyn Simmons in 4, Nola Borsari in 5, and Sophia Cornwell in 6. And yes, it is Moses Brown. See that, Yvonne? I pay attention. I caught myself. I said PCD, and I was like, nope, it's Moses Brown. Sandra Smith also checking in, saying hello. Caroline Janovka here as well. Sarah Pescott leading the way after the first 50, 29.47 for Pescott. She came in with a 2:10.73, which happens to be our top time. She's getting a little heat on the outside from Carolyn Simmons, the 14-year-old from Crimson. So Pescott and Simmons, 1 and 2 at the 100. It will be Pescott 101.53. Simmons less than a second behind. Simmons came in with a 2:11.90. We'll have to watch that one develop to see if Simmons can make a run at Pescott. She's staying very close. So we're at the 150. She's right on Pescott's hip. About a second and a half, Pescott has increased the lead to. So Sarah Pescott hangs on here. She'll beat Carolyn Simmons. That cross-country cross-training coming in handy here. Pescott goes 2:07.60. Simmons 2:08.83. Third place comes from lane 5. That's Nola Borsari from PVAA, 2:12.75. So Sarah Pescott, your Heat 6 winner. We'll move on to Heat 7. Jane Dater in lane 1, Tracy Peng in 2, Georgia Spangler in 3, Emma Bedard in 4, JC Hoffman in 5, and Megan Hastings from Bayside in lane 6. Passing along a hello to Megan Hastings' parents. Mother Sandra. J.C. Hoffman at the 50, your leader, 29.38 in lane 5. It was indeed Megan Hastings at the 50-yard mark, 29.68 in second. No one has really separated themselves yet coming into the 100 here. J.C. Hoffman remains the leader, 102.54. Tracy Peng has moved into second. Hastings drops to third. That was a big turn for Tracy Peng on the far end coming in for the 150. She has taken the lead, so the 14-year-old from Crimson in lane 2, Tracy Peng, the leader going into the final 50. J.C. Hoffman in second. Looks like Hastings in lane 6 running third right now. Hoffman making a move here in lane 5, but it will be Tracy Peng who takes it. Hoffman second, Hastings third. So Peng goes to 209.74. Hoffman to 210.59. Hastings to 211.06. Tracy Peng, your Heat 7 winner. Heat 8 in the water, Ula Haller in 1, Quinn Cute in 2, Maud Smith Montross in 3, Carmen Bunt in 4, Vivian Wienert in 5, and Angela Parasolt in 6. So it's Maud Smith Montross, 15-year-old from Bayside, top time coming in 207.10. Carmen Bunt from Gators right behind 207.18. No one really separating themselves through the first 50. Looks like it will be Smith Montross in the lead in lane 3, and it is. 28.47, about a half a second to 3/4 of a second separating all of the swimmers here. Smith Montross leading the way at the 100 mark, 59.92. So Yvonne, don't give me too much credit. The memory is good and bad in stages, you know? As I get older in years, some things I'm very good at remembering. Being, of course, in sales for quite some time, it's always good to have a good memory. But my memory seems to falter at times as well, right when I need it the most. But for some reason, I can be like Rain Man with some of this swimming stuff. So Smith Montross remains the leader in 3. Here comes Carmen Bunt in lane 4. I may some Prevagen or ginkgo biloba. I hear that helps with the memory as well. So Smith Montross and Carmen Bunt almost stroke for stroke here. Coming down the stretch, it actually looks like Bunt has now taken the lead in lane 4 over the final 12 to 15 yards, and it will be Carmen Bunt, 2:03.29. Smith Montross takes second, 2:04.14. Third place comes from lane 6, and that's Angela Parasolt, 2:05.62. So nice swim all the way around there. Your Heat 8 winner, Carmen Bunt. Heat 9 in the water, Jolyn Zhang in lane 1, Kirsten Caterino in 2, Mia Burns in 3, Maggie Holland in 4, Nora Herbstruber in lane 5, and Sophie Weingarten in lane 6. Mia Burns top time coming in, 2:04.12. Weingarten in lane 6, your leader after 50, 28.91 for Sophie. 14-year-old from Crimson comes in with a 2:06.89. As you look at the turn end, everyone very close. Weingarten still your leader in lane 6 at the top of your screen, white cap. So Kirsten Catarino at the 100 mark has taken over first in lane 2, 1:00.92 for Catarino. Maggie Holland now looks to be in your lead. So ever-changing leaders in this 200 free. It's Maggie Holland right now at the 150 mark. In lane 4, 13-year-old from, 15-year-old from Gators. Good gosh. I've known Maggie for quite some time now. It's hard to realize all our kids are growing up so quick. Maggie will be driving before I know it. So Holland remains your leader through the first 175, final 25. Maggie Holland in lane 4, she came in with a 2:04.23, going to be very close, if not better than that time. 2:04.36 for Holland, she takes first. Catarino second, 2:05.64. Third place is Mia Burns, 2:05.78. So Maggie Holland, your Heat 9 winner. We'll move on to Heat 10. Sarah Henderson in lane 1, Julia Pelchat in lane 2, Joss Halsey in lane 3, Audi Lynn in 4, Chloe Akambi in 5, and Lila Doherty in lane 6. 3 people coming in with 2:01s, Pelchat, Halsey, and Lynn. It is Halsey with the top one, 2:01.21, followed by Lynn and Pelchat. It's Pelchat, though, in the lead early in lane 2, as she did yesterday in the 100 fly. She got out very quick and never looked back. Pelchat swims exceptionally well from the lead, as you're seeing here. So Pelchat could be chasing one of those seniors cuts. 157.79, the seniors cut. Pelchat looking strong at the 100 mark, 56.33. So she's gunning for that seniors cut. Once again, 157.79. Pelchat came in with a 2:01.71. Chloe Akambi starting to make a little bit of a move here in lane 5. Pelchat still comfortably in the lead by about a body length at the 150 mark, 127.50. So she's about a second and a half, second 3/4 ahead of Akambi right now. So here comes Pelchat, final 25. She's looking to break 2. She'd love to get that seniors cut, 157.79. It's going to be close here. Won't get the seniors cut, but will break 2 minutes. Julia Pelchat, 158.58. Second place is Akambi, 159.88. Third place goes to Joss Halsey, 2:01.63. So Julia Pelchat, your Heat 10 winner. We'll move on to heat number 11. Here's where it really gets interesting for these senior cuts. Lydia Kraft in lane 1, Madison Crummy in 2, Addison Abreu in lane 3s, Anna Zanolo in lane 4, Alina Dudkina in lane 5, and Savannah Lombardi in lane 6. So Abreu comes in with the top time, 158.67. So Abreu and Zanolo are just off the seniors cut. 157.79. It's Abreu at the 50, 26.6. Followed by Crummy. So it looks like Abreu, Crummy, and Zanolo are gunning for that seniors cut here. We saw Pelchat just get a personal best in the 2 free and just missed the seniors cut, so plenty more opportunities. Abreu is at 55.69 for her 1. Going to need to pick up the pace a little bit. Abreu still leading the way here in lane number 3, 15 years old from Gators at the 150 mark. It's going to be close here, 126.25 for Abreu, so she's got to come back in 30. Going to be tough. And she does it. Addison Abreu takes it, 156.58. That's good for a seniors cut here. Second place is Anna Zanolo. Third place goes to Lydia Kraft, 201.05. Sorry for the excitement there. Hard not to be excited. So a seniors cut for Addison Abreu, 156.58. We'll move on to heat number 12. Aya Hassani in lane 1, Clara Renna in 2, Lucy Chivers in 3, Lauren Jolly in 4, Alden White in lane 5, and Zoe Webster in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Lucy Chivers from PVAA, 156.74. Everyone stroke for stroke here. You don't really see that too often. At the 50 mark, it is in lane 5, Alden White. But it's anybody's race, so a really tight bunch group of swimmers here in lanes 1 through 6. It looks like lane 5 now. Alden White remains the leader. So White, 16-year-old from Crimson, came in with a 157.07. Alden White remains your leader coming in for 150. It looks like Clara Renner in lane 2 and Aya Hassani in 1 are running second and third, respectively. About a second lead for Alden White in lane 5. Alden White in 5. It's Clara Renner now making a move in lane 2, and it's Clara Renner who will run away here in lane 2, 156.65. So that's a senior cut for Clara Renner, and also a senior's cut in lane 5 for Alden White. So Renner and White both getting seniors cuts here. Third place goes to Aya Hassani in lane 1. We'll move into our final heat. 13 of 13, Kelsa Dater in lane 1, Caitlin Horsch in 2, Ava Wertnen in lane 3, Alexandra Akmeva in lane 4, Emily Kang in 5, and Morgan Fredette in lane 6. It's Ava Wertnen, 17-year-old from Gators, 153.11 with your top time coming in. It's Emily Kang in lane 5 at the 50 mark with the early lead, 26.42, the split for Kang. Kang remains the leader in lane 5. 55.31. So Emily Kang now extending that lead in lane 5. Was about to take a final stroke there, then decided not to, going into the wall. 3-second lead on the next closest swimmer, who is right now Ava Wertnen in lane 3. Closely being pushed by Alexandra Akhmeva in lane 4. So Emily Kang will be your Heat 13 winner. All swimmers here already having the seniors cuts. Kang goes a 155.62. Ava Wertnen a 157.93. In third place will go to lane 4, and that's Akhmeva. We'll move into event 52. It's the boys 200 freestyle. 3 swimmers here in heat number 1. In lane number 2, we have Ashwath Saravannakumar. In lane 2, Ethan Kogan. In lane 3, and Raj Moore in lane 4. Full apologies if I mess up any names. I feel that's like it should just be a regular disclaimer. Like, apologies if I mess up your name. I really try to do my best. Ethan Kogan, leader at the 100 mark. 37.14 for Kogan. It's Ethan Kogan remaining in the lead in lane 3. 13-year-old from Crimson came in with a 240.12. So a quick reminder for all of the parents out there, I almost forgot to make this announcement. We are scheduled to be done tonight by 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. No, so 5 o'clock, we will be done before 5 o'clock today. So if you do have to come back to pick up your swimmer, please make your swimmer. Did I say it again? Lobster, swimmer. If you are coming to pick up your swimmer, please be here prior to 5 o'clock so we can vacate the premises. The custodians, which we have the best custodians here in Seekonk, John, Joe, Barry, and Paul. They do a great job keeping the pool area clean and safe. Ethan Morgan will take it here in Heat 1, 241.42 for Morgan. Raj Moore takes second. Saranavakar takes third. So moving on to Heat 2, we have lane 2 open. Lane 1, we have Adrian Deng in lane 2. Lane 2 is open. Lane 3, Danny Ford. In lane 4, Andy Shea. In lane 5, Frank McGee. In lane 6, Callum Musto. Top time coming in belongs to Danny Ford, 221.98 for Ford, 13-year-old from the Boston Bluefins. So it's Andy Shea from the Bluefins. Wow, out to a blazing start. So it's our first time really seeing many of these Boston YMCA Bluefin swimmers. I believe it's their first meet at Seekonk High School. Yeah. So Shea continuing to be in the lead, 101.35. But yes,
Just a reminder, if you're in the bleachers, in the stands, you need to have your mask on, please. Thank you.
so once again, we will be done prior to 5 o'clock tonight. So if you need to pick up your child or children, plural, please be here prior to 5. So Andy Shane at the 150 mark, he's 137.24, looking very strong. His bluefin teammate, Danny Ford, in lane 3 is running second. Not to be mistaken with the Danny Ford who coached Clemson football, as my Clemson alumni partner says. Andy Sheen takes it. 2:13.57. Ford goes 2:17.29. Good for second. Third place will come from lane 6. That's Callum Musto. 2:28.29. So the seniors cut on the boys' side much faster. 1:48.49. Is that right? Yeah, 1:48.49. So we're off and running on Heat 3. Jack Kong in lane 1, David Schneider in 2, Taran Nandakumar in 3, William Erot in 4, Harry Holtz in lane 5, and Ethan Gong in lane 6. Yeah, lane 1, that's Jack Kong. Just like Andy Sheen in the heat before, he was shot out like a cannon. So Kong remains your leader in lane 1. Five-second lead Kong has built up at the 100 mark. He's the only one sub 1 minute, 50-something 94 he was. Changed before I got a chance to take a look at it. Kong at the 150, 135.08. The Heat 3 winner will be Jack Kong from Gators. Swimming out of lane 1, 2:09.55 for Kong. Second place will go to lane 4, that's William Erot. Third place goes to lane 6, Ethan Gong. So your Heat 3 winner, Jack Kong, will move on to Heat 4. Mike Kavik checking in. Hello, Mike. Neil Ray in lane 1. Jackson Deal in lane 2. Aiden Wallace in 3. Adam Riley in 4. Grant Donta Venman in 5. And Zach Bitterdane in lane 6. Neil Ray, the leader at the 50 mark. Ray, a 14-year-old from Gators, 2:16.04 the time for Neil Ray. Jackson Deal running second, Aiden Wallace third. So 1-2-3 is running 1-2-3 right now. Jackson Deal has now moved into first place at the 100 mark. Wallace has moved into second. Deal, the 16-year-old from Anglerfish, came in with a 2:15.18. Aiden Wallace, the 13-year-old from Gators, 2:14.61 was his time coming in. He had the top time of anybody coming into this heat, did Wallace. So a good final 50 race shaping up here between Deal and Wallace. About a half a second separating the two. It is Deal out in front in lane 2. We've seen Wallace come from behind many of times in the past. We talked earlier about Julia Pelchat liking to swim from out in front. Aiden Wallace, swimmer, likes to swim from behind, making a good comeback here. And here we go. Wallace has now overtaken Deal in lane 3, so it's Aiden Wallace, came in with a 2:14.61. He will be your Heat 4 winner. Aiden Wallace goes to 2:10.79. Jackson Deal takes second, 2:12.75. Third place goes to lane 4, and that's Adam Riley. Move on to heat number 5. Colby Moscos in lane 1. Aiden Hurley in lane 2. Madsen Spurn in lane 3. Ethan Liu in lane 4. Tomas Valfels in lane 5. And Evan Ritchie in lane 6. Madsen Spurn has the top time coming in, 2:09.62. Also, a very happy birthday today to Charlotte Kaiser. So was unaware of that. Madsen Spurn, the leader at the 50, 28:48. Charlotte Kaiser swimming here this afternoon in the 13 and over session. So a very happy birthday to Charlotte. Trying to look for her in the stands right now, but I don't see her. Oh, there she is. There's Charlotte right there. Dave, do Charlotte's teammates know it's her birthday today? I think we should let them know. Oh, I didn't know that was for the birthday. So Madsen Spurn remains the leader in lane 3. Spurn from Gators having a good swim. Put a little bit of distance between him and second place Thomas Valfels in lane 5. Three-and-a-half-second lead for Valfels. Excuse me, for Spurn over Valfels. Madsen first, Spurn will take first. Thomas Valfels will take second. The race for third, looks like Colby Moscos will sneak in lane 1, and he does for third. So Spurn goes to 2:06.89, Valfels a 2:09.09, and Moscos a 2:10.01. Madsen Spurn, your Heat 5 winner. We'll move on to Heat 6. Gabriel Oliva Booth in lane 1, Andy Dwan in 2, Russell Cutler in 3, Daniel Landau in 4, Brendan Wilson in 5, and Ryan Kelly in lane 6. Daniel Landau leading the way from Crimson in lane 4. Getting a challenge there from Ryan Kelly from Shamrock Swim Club in lane 6. And it looks like Kelly may have taken the lead here in lane 6, excuse me. Nope. Still Landau leading the way in lane 4. Ryan Kelly pacing second. Third place will be from lane 3, Russell Cutler. Daniel Landau and Ryan Kelly in a battle, lanes 4 and 6 respectively. It remains Landau by the slightest of margins, 8/100ths of a second. So Kelly may have taken the lead a little bit now in lane 6. Ryan Kelly from Shamrock Swim Club. He's battling with Daniel Landau in 4. So Kelly in 6, Landau in 4, and it will be Ryan Kelly with the comeback here. Lane 6, 2:00.78 for Kelly. Landau goes 2:01.59. Third place comes from lane 1, Gabriel Oliva Booth. Heat 7 in the water. Ali Lundgren in 1, Luca Brenner in 2, Nick Gordon in 3, Jarrett Zito in 4. Leon Kacharovsky in lane 5 and Daniel Coburn in 6. Nick Gordon with the top time coming in. (2:01.61) for Gordon. Jarrett Zito leading the way after 50, 14-year-old from Anglerfish in lane 4. Jarrett Zito still leading the way here at the 100 mark. Good time for Zito, 58:06. A little over a second lead on Luca Brenner in lane 2. Zito has 50 to go. Still in the lead, 1:30.05, his 1:50 split time. So Zito will take this heat number 7. It looks like second place still a battle. Could be Luca Brenner in 2, and it is Brenner in 2. So Zito 1, Brenner 2, Lundgren 3. Zito goes 2:00.88. Brenner goes 2:03.94. Lundgren goes 2:04.19. So Jarrett Zito, your heat 7 winner. We'll move on to heat number 8. And our first timing malfunction of the afternoon. We had 7 of them yesterday afternoon. Let's see if we can drop that today. So the swimmers will be reset here for heat 8. Lucas Nelson in lane 1, Lucas Jareggi in lane 2, Ethan Halpern in lane 3, Alex Salima in lane 4, Ryan Kornacki in lane 5, and Moritz Gerhard in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Ethan Halpern in lane 3, 1:57.10. It's Lucas Jareggi at the 50 mark, 26:15 in lane 2, leading the way. Jareggi, the 17-year-old from Bayside, continues to hold on his lead. About a second and a half lead. Swimming out of lane 2, it's Lucas Jareggi. Ethan Halpern from PVAA running second. Lucas Nelson from Crimson third. So coming home down the stretch, it is Lucas Jareggi in lane 2. He'll be your Heat 8 winner from Bayside. 155.40. Halpern takes second, 156.81. Gerhard sneaks in a third, 157.33. Heat 9 in the water, Jacob Freeman in 1, Keith Hartman in 2, Dawson Rice in 3, Chris Hammett in 4, Howard Jew in 5, and Lachlan Hartshorn in lane 6. Dawson Rice from PVAA as the top time coming in, 154.54, but it's Chris Hammett out to the early lead in lane 4. 24.39 for Hammett. About 3/4 of a second lead on Dawson Rice from PVAA. Hammett, the 18-year-old from Gators. So 51 flat for Hammett at the 100, excuse me. Leading the way by about 2.5 seconds. Very talented freestyler, Chris Hammett. Very elongated stroke and powerful kick. Doesn't look like he's putting forth much effort, and that's the way the best do. They make it look easy. Hammett is doing just that. 119.53, his 150 split time. Chris Hammett will take Heat 9. Came in with a 155.50. He'll go out with a 148.73, so a 7-second drop for Hammett. Great swim there. Dawson Rice takes second, 152.62. Third place goes to Keith Hartman, 155.76. Heat 10 in the water. Zach O'Connor in lane 1. William Mulgrew in 2. Marcus Tran in 3. Nick Kavik in lane 4. Dan Brudney in 5, and Jeffrey Kong in lane 6. Marcus Tran comes in with the top time from Shamrock Swim Club, 152.30. Once again, the seniors cut 148.49. Tran is still about 4 seconds off that, even with his best time, so we'll see what he's able to piece together here. But it is Dan Brudney after 50 leading the way. 25.65. Brudney's in lane 5. Brudney remains your leader by 4/100ths over Kavik in lane 4. So Dan Brudney and Nick Kavik, both Gators. Kavik from Seekonk, Brudney from Gators North. So you see Brudney gets a little bit more of a push off the wall than Kavik. Kavik typically catches him. Here comes Marcus Tran from Shamrock. So final 50 to go. Brudney, Kavik, Tran, 1, 2, and 3. About a half a second separates each of them as we go to the far end. It looks like it's Kavik ever so slightly in 4, Brudney in 5, Tran in 3. Tran has fallen back a little. Kavik is starting to pull away, and it will be Nick Kavik in lane 4. 151.13 for Kavik. Brudney goes 151.34. Tran goes a 152.13. So here comes our final heat of the 2 free. Heat 11 of 11. Paul Denega in 1, Andrew Tran in 2, Eric Wang in 3, Matthew Thompson in 4, Brian Zapata in 5, Mateo Smith in lane 6. So once again, the seniors cut is 148.49. Tran comes in with a 148.70. Thompson comes in with a 148.68. Denega comes in with a 150.60. Zapata comes in with a 150.29. So they're all within a second and a half of that time. So going to need to see some aggressive swims here to make it. It's Eric Wang, the 20-year-old from Gators, in the lead. He comes in with a 143.01. So he already has this cut. So keep an eye on Denega in 1, Tran in 2, Thompson in lane 4, Zapata in 5. Mateo Smith also not too far off, 151.52 for Smith. Eric Wang running first right now. Denega second, 53.42 at the 100 for Denega. Eric Wang continues in first while Paul Denega is in second, 121.44. He's going to need a really fast final 50 here. So Eric Wang will be your runaway winner of Heat 11, but let's keep an eye on the time. Smith now making a move on the outside. Denega on the inside. It will be Smith coming in second, 150.48. Denega takes third, 150.57. So Eric Wang, your Heat 11 winner. Some great swims right there. We'll move into event 53 now, the girls' 100-yard butterfly. 12 heats, Ellie Berard in lane 1, Caitlin Samick in 2, Iris Leao in 3, Vivian Rice. Let me start that over because we have no one in 1 or no one in 6. So Ellie Berard in 2, Samick in 3, Leao in 4, Vivian Rice in 5. So swimmers 2 through 5, 1 and 6 are open on the bookends here. All swimmers coming in with no time. Iris Leao and Caitlin Samick along with Ellie Berard and Rice in the water, lanes 2 through 5. Iris Leao from Crimson, the leader currently. So Leao will take it in lane 4. 114.03. Second place goes to Samick. 121.79. Third place in lane 5, Vivian Rice. So Iris Leao, your Heat 1 winner. Sophie Janovka in lane 1, Hunter Dubois in 2, Isabella Zuris in 3. Birthday girls, Charlotte Kaiser in lane 4, Sophia Pang in 5, Ashley Moulton in lane 6. It's funny, Charlotte is still listed on the heat sheet as 14. Oh, that's right. The birthday cutoff is the first day of the meet. I got to get Elisa Pelchat a microphone. I don't know. That could be dangerous. That could be dangerous, Elisa. Sophia Pang, the leader at the halfway mark, 37.06 for Pang. The 13-year-old from Gators came in with a 126.60. So coming down the stretch here, it's Zuris and Dubois running 1 and 2 out of lanes 3 and 2, and it is Isabella Zuris. She'll take it 117.93. Dubois goes 118.92. Third place comes from lane 5. That's Sophia Pang, 122.45. Michaela Gabriel in lane 1, Mackenzie Grace in 2, Callie Parent in 3, Jillian Frechette in lane 4, Lily Jonkis in lane 5, and Felicia Pacheco in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Callie Parent, 1:15.39. Callie's mother, Jen, is timing today. I don't see her right now, though. She's somewhere. Yes, I see her in lane 4 with her Green Bay Packers garb on. Lily Jonkis leading the way, 34.60 at the halfway point in lane 5. So Jonkis from Gators, the 16-year-old, came in with a 117.45. So Jonkis still in the lead. Jillian Frechette making a move in 4, but actually lane 3, so that's Callie Parent. So Jonkis in 5, Parent in lane 3. Parent making a late push here at the flags. Let's see if Parent can take her, and she will. Callie Parent, your Heat 3 winner, 115.63. Lily Jonkis will take second. It will be Jillian Frechette who takes third. So Parent goes a 115.63, Jonkis a 116.28, and Frechette a 117.93. Callie Parent, your Heat 3 winner. Move on to Heat number 4. Catherine Jennings in 1, Kaylee Boynton in 2, Isabella Girardi in 3, Phoebe Renier in 4, Gabby Beladowitz in 5, and Ava Webster in lane 6. Girardi in lane 3 had the top time coming in. At the halfway point, it's Phoebe Renier from Gators, the 13-year-old in lane 4. Out touching Catherine Jennings right now in lane 1. So Phoebe Renier from Gators leading the way. Still has a comfortable hold on first. Looks like lane 1. That's Catherine Jennings. Running second right now. Here comes Kaylee Boynton in lane 2. It will be Phoebe Renier taking it. Jennings second. Third place will go to lane 5. That's Gabby Beladowitz. So Renier goes a 108.53, Jennings a 110.33, and Beladowitz goes a 110.96. Heat 5 of 12, Kylie Herbstruber in lane 1, Natalie Malone in 2, Victoria Zhang in 3, Lydia Kraft in 4, Kylie Donaldson in 5, and Sarah Pescod in lane 6. Mentioned earlier, Sarah Pescod, also a multi-sport athlete, a cross-country runner at Norton High School. Joining many other Gators from Seacon who are also standout cross-country runners. Maggie Holland on the girls' side, Nick Kavik on the boys' side. Both very accomplished cross-country runners. Training translates very well over to swimming from an aerobic standpoint. Coming down the stretch here, it's Natalie Malone in lane 2 from PVAA, followed by Lydia Kraft. So Malone takes first, Kraft takes second. Third place will go to lane 3, and that's Victoria Zhang. So Malone goes 106.96, Kraft 107.18, Zhang 109.22. Move on to heat number 6. Alina Dudkina in lane 1, Charlotte Friedman in 2, Arushi Pant in lane 3, Caitlin Horsch in 4, Allison Farrell in lane 5, and Autumn Card in lane 6. It's Farrell at the halfway point, 27.78, so a 2-second lead on the next closest swimmer, who was Elena Dudkina in lane 1. So Allison Farrell will take heat number 6. She came in with a 107.09. She's going to drop significant time here, 102.17. Second place will go to lane 1. That's Alina Dudkina, 105.14. Third place goes to Charlotte Friedman in lane 2. So Allison Farrell, your heat 6 winner. Sophie Weingarten in 1, Avery Brown in 2, Abigail Goncalves-Corney in lane 3, Amanda Riley in 4, Vivian Wienert in lane 5, and in lane 6, Elizabeth Guevara. Goncalves-Corney from PVAA comes in with the top time, 105.18. Weingarten goes to 29.72 through her first 50 for your leader in lane 1, Sophie Weingarten, 14-year-old from Crimson. Coming down the stretch here, it looks like it's Riley in lane 3, and your winner will actually come from lane 2. That's Avery Brown, 104.52. Goncalves-Corney takes second. Third place goes to Sophie Weingarten. Avery Brown's time, 104.52 for your Heat 7 winner. We'll move on to Heat 8, and there's the flash again. So the strobe goes, misfires with no sound. I really do feel bad for the officials here. Through no fault of their own, this timing system has had its problems this weekend, to say the least. So we'll try this again, Heat 8 of 12. Mia Burns in lane 1, Emma Richards in 2, Quinn White in 3, Lydia Rodriguez in 4, Jaden Fioli-Haughey in lane 5, and Alex Watroba in lane 6. Quinn White comes in with the top time, 103.88 from Crimson. She's in lane 3, and she looks to be your leader at the halfway point. 28.51 for White. Alex Watroba running second in lane 6. So Quinn White will take heat number 8 here. The girls 100 fly. White goes to 101.79. It looks like Watroba will take second in lane 6, 104.43. Third place goes to lane 5. That's Jaden Fioli Haughey, 105.06. So Quinn White, your heat 8 winner. Heat 9, Ava Wong in lane 1, Maeve Hogan in 2, Abby Lane in 3, Jolyn Zhang in 4, Maria DePietro in 5, and Quinn Cute in lane 6. Seniors cut here on the girls' side is $59.99, so you break a minute, you have the seniors cut. Ava Wong from Gators in lane 1, the leader at the halfway point, 29.46 for Wong. And it will be Ava Wong. She'll take heat 9, 103.66 for Wong. Second place goes to Maria DePietro, 104.52. Third place, Jolyn Zhang, 105.17. Ava Wong, your heat 9 winner, coming out of lane 1. We'll move into heat number 10. Anna Zanolo in lane 1, Julia Pelchat in lane 2, Mila Vuoltinaho in lane 3, Alexandra Akmeva in lane 4, Lila Doherty in lane 5, and Aya Hassani in lane 6. Vuoltinaho has the top time coming in 101.09. So now we're getting to the swimmers that it's not unrealistic where they could get this seniors cut. Needing to break a minute. We saw Pelchat have an outstanding 2 fly yesterday. Once again, she's out quick in the 1 fly. 28.34 for Pelchat in lane 2. Currently leading the way. She's followed closely in lane 4 by Alexandra Akmeva. So here comes Pelchat and Akmeva, both with a very good chance to take this cut, and they won't, but it will be Pelchat, 100.52. Doherty takes second, 101.46. Third place goes to Akmeva, 101.55. So Pelchat just missing the seniors cut there, but a heat 10 victory. We'll move on to heat number 11. Sarah Henderson in lane 1, Audi Lin in 2, Katie Dunbar in 3, Evelyn Erofiev in 4, Morgan Fredette in 5, and Lauren Jolly in 6. So every one of these ladies coming in at 100, about less than a half a second is separating everyone. So a real good shot for someone here to make, or multiple swimmers to make this seniors cut. Katie Dunbar at 100.17. Evelyn Erofiev coming in at 100.27. Audi Lin 100.38. So all they got to do is break a minute. Katie Dunbar, the leader in lane 3, so she's got a really strong chance here. Lauren Jolly now making a move on the outside in lane 6, as in Sarah Henderson in lane 1. And it will be Lauren Jolly taking it. Henderson goes second, Dunbar third. No cut times there. We'll move on to heat 12. Courtney Bogosian in lane 1, Jocelyn Halsey in 2, Sonia Mlakar in 3, Emily Kang in 4, Ruby Groves in lane 5, and Corinne Cartwright in lane 6. So Cartwright is a little over a tenth of a second off of this cut. All the swimmers in lanes 1 through 5 have the cut. So keep an eye on Cartwright here in lane 6. She'll be looking to break a minute. At the halfway mark, it's Sonia Mlakar in the lead. 27-22 from Mlakar. Halsey in 2, Mlakar in 3. Who's going to touch first? It is Halsey, 58-27. Mlakar, 58-32. Third place goes to lane 5. That's Ruby Groves, 59-42. We'll move into event 54. This is the boys 13 and over 100-yard butterfly. Taylus Vedas in lane 2, Raj Moore in lane 3, Ashwath Sarana Kumar in lane 4. It's Vetus at the halfway point, 31.09 in lane 2 from Shamrock Swim Club. So Vetus will take first in lane 2. Talis Vetus from Shamrock Swim Club, 110.39. Yuval Artsy in lane 1, Alex Abdulin in 2. Neil Ray in lane 3, Ethan Gong in 4, Jay Johnson in 5, and Ethan Kogan in lane 6. Speaking of multi-sport athletes, as I did a few minutes ago, I was remiss in not remembering Ruby Groves, another one of our talented swimmers, is a standout cross-country runner for Classical High School here in Providence, Rhode Island. Or I say here in Providence, Rhode Island. I mean, we're not in Providence now, but, you know, 10 minutes outside Providence. It's a stone throws away. So Alex Abdulin looks like he'll take it. Abdulin will take first. Gong will take second. Neil Ray will take third. My partner has stepped away to run to the restroom quick, so I am controlling the camera. So if there is, if I don't switch in time, you know why. We're on to heat number 3. Adrian Deng in lane 1, Aiden Wallace in 2, Aiden Hurley in 3, Joseph Gerhardt in 4, Jack Reed in 5, and Jack Kong in lane 6. Adrian Deng in lane, it's Jack Kong in lane 6 currently in the lead through 50. So Jack Kong, the 13-year-old from Gators. In the lead, followed by Aiden Wallace in lane 2. Let's see if Wallace can pull off another comeback Aiden Wallace is getting the comeback kid nickname here. Starts off slow, finishes fast. So here comes Wallace, a little too late. Jack Kong will take it. Wallace will take second. Third place will go to Aiden Hurley in lane 3. So Jack Kong, your Heat 3 winner. As we move on to Heat 4. Evan Ritchie in lane 1, Jaden Yang in 2, Bowden Spurn in 3, Grant Donta Venman in 4, Max Georgiev in lane 5, and Zach Bidodane in lane 6. Max Georgiev out to the quick start in lane 5. That was a cough that was supposed to be muted. I apologize for that. For that one, folks. See, this is what happens when I have to handle the play-by-play, the video switcher, the keeping track. This is what happens. I apologize for that. Little tickle in my throat here. So coming down the stretch here, it looks like Bowden Spurn in lane 3. He will be your winner, 107.12. Jaden Yan takes second, 107.89. Third place comes from lane 5. That's Max Georgiev from Crimson. So we'll move on to heat number 5. And there's the strobe on the starter again. So that's the about 23rd time this weekend. It's the 3rd time this afternoon. Swimmers will reset, get back up on the blocks here for Heat 5. Gabriel Oliva Booth in lane 1, Moritz Gerhard in 2, Colby Moskos in 3, Agama Alexopoulos in 4, Elijah Ginsberg in 5, and Abel Haller in lane 6. Colby Moskos from Shamrock Swim Club comes in with the top time, 107.06. It's Abel Haller from Crimson at the halfway point, your leader in lane 6, 29.56. Haller remains the leader in lane 6 coming down the stretch here. And it will be Abel Haller, 102.99. Second place goes to lane 5. That's Elijah Ginsberg. Third place goes to lane 2. That's Moritz Gerhard. Haller goes a 102.99 for his Heat 5 victory. Heat 6 out of 10, Ollie Lundgren in 1, Jack Eady in 2, Owen He in 3, Ryan Vocchio in 4. Leon Kosharovsky in 5, Keith Hartman in 6. So at the halfway point, it's Kosharovsky in lane 5, leading the way, 27.88. So Leon Kosharovsky, a 13-year-old from Crimson, came in with a 103.24. He's getting pushed by Ryan Vocchio in lane 4 right now. but it will be Kosharovsky taking it. Vokio takes second. Third place goes to lane 2. That's Jack Eady. So Kosharovsky goes 59.91. Should be noted that the senior time for the boys, 54.99. We'll move on to Heat 7. Ben Connors in lane 1, Nick Gordon in 2, Ara Parsegian in lane 3, Sean Molden in 4, William McGrew in 5, and Noam Thirilnikov in lane 6. Parsegian comes in with the top time, 59.59, so he comes in sub 1 minute. And it is Parsegian out to the early lead in lane 3 at the halfway point, 25.77 for Parsegian. So Parsegian leads the way here. He will be your Heat 7 winner out of lane 3. Parsegian goes to 57.37. Sean Molden takes second from PVAA. He goes a 58.908. Third place goes to lane 5. That's William McGrew from Crimson, 59.23. We'll move on to Heat 8. Callum McDonald in 1, Kai Shinkyo in 2, Ethan Macanucci in 3, Zach Bubanovic in 4, Will Kennedy in 5, and Damian Figet Kosarev in lane 6. It's Ethan Macanucci at the halfway point in lane 3, 24.97. 54.99, the seniors' cut time. Macanucci's going to be very tight here with it. Coming down the stretch, 53, 54, and he does it. Macanucci, 54.49. So Ethan Macanucci, 18 years old from Crimson, gets the seniors' cut time. 54.49 for your Heat 8 victory. Congratulations to Ethan. It was Zach Bubanovic who ran second. So Andrew Ng in lane 1, Addie Cole in 2, Chris Hammett in 3, Garrett Jones in 4, Mateo Smith in 5, Dawson Rice in lane 6. Always exciting, no matter what team it's on, no matter who the kid. Always exciting when you see one of these athletes get a cut time that they've been gunning for. So very happy for Ethan. Congratulations to him. Meanwhile, back in the pool, Chris Hammett in lane 3, 24.86. So I think Chris Hammett's going to make this seniors cut time, judged on his swimming right now, and I think there's going to be quite a few others that make that cut time. Chris Hammett is going to be your winner. Hammett goes to 53.29. In lane 5, that's Mateo Smith. He goes to 54.20. He gets it. Third place comes from lane 2. That's Addie Cole. So Mateo Smith, congratulations to him. Mateo makes the seniors cut for one fly. And we'll move into our final Heat 10. Jaden Knoll in lane 1. Harry Fang in 2. William McClellan in lane 3. Zach Halsey in 4. Ryan Connors in lane 5, and Alex Slopes in lane 6. Ryan Connors needs to shave 6/100ths of a second in order to get the cut. If you remember, Connors made the cut in the 2 fly yesterday. He's going to try and get that 1 fly cut today. The halfway point, it's William McClellan, who already has the cut, leading the way. So keep an eye on Connors in lane 5. He needs to go a 54.99 or better. It will be William McClellan taken first. Zach Halsey second. Oh, and Connors just misses the cut, 55.04. Good enough for third. It's a time drop, and he just misses the senior's cut. Oh. So great job by McClellan there. Coming in first, Halsey second, Connors third. And we go from the most exciting race on the planet to time to kick back with a pina colada. We have event 55, the two breast. 6 heats on the girls' side. Sophie Janovka in lane 1, Samara Gali in 2, Amaya Brooks in 3, Carolina Kayang in 4, and Langland Kurajam in 5. Amaya Brooks comes in with the top time here, 2:58.83. Amaya Brooks came in with the top time. She's our leader in lane 3. 50 to go here. Amaya Brooks running in first. Samara Gali in lane 2 running second. Third place from lane 5. That's Langland Kurajam. Here comes Kiang in lane 4. So another swimmer who swims exceptionally well when coming from behind. Carolina Kiang in lane 4 right now. We'll keep an eye on Kiang here as she fights for third place, but it will be Amaya Brooks who takes our opening heat of the 200 breaststroke. Brooks will take first, 2:57.44. Gali will take second, 3:00.07. Third place will go to lane 5, and that's Langland Kurajam, 3:06.33. Moving on to heat number 2, Madison Rogers in lane 1, Kirsten Catarino in 2, Ava Bradshaw in 3, Kaylee Boynton in 4, Emma Richards in 5, Viv Krowicki in lane 6. Ava Bradshaw has the top time coming in, 2:43.75. You may or may not hear me mute for a couple seconds here so I can get a quick bite of a snack in. I think the two breast is the best time to get a little, two breast, two rests, yes, to get a little time to grab a quick snack. Kaylee Boynton from Shamrock Swim Club, your leader after the first 50. So back just in time for the exciting finish here. Quick little snack bar. We find Emma Richards in lane 5, the leader, followed by Kaylee Boynton from Shamrock Swim Club. So Boynton and Richards battling it out, lanes 4 and 5. Boynton and Richards going back and forth. It looks like Boynton right now, and it will be a tie. Wow, a tie for first. 2:46.46, Boynton and Richards. Kirsten Catarino takes third place, 2:51.75, but it's Emma Richards tying for first, 2:46.46 with Kaylee Boynton. Moving on to heat number 3, Maggie Holland in lane 1, Angela Parasolt in 2, Allison Farrell in 3, Addison Abreu in lane 4. Didn't even know she was swimming this. Autumn Card in lane 5, Anna Rupp in lane 6. So the seniors cut here is 2:32.29. We have a lot of swimmers swimming very well right now, so we'll see what happens. It would be a significant drop for anybody in this heat to make it. Maggie Holland is on fire, though, just missing the seniors cut yesterday in the 100 breast. So we'll keep an eye on Holland. She's in lane 1. Top time coming in belongs to Allison Farrell, 2:38.03. But it is Holland at the 100. 1:12.09 for Holland. Oh, she slowed down, yeah. So Maggie Holland was doing a legal split for the 100 to try and make that seniors cut time. I don't know if she got it or not because I don't know what it is. I have it somewhere here. So hopefully Holland got that legal split. Meanwhile, it's Farrell and Abreu coming down the stretch here in lanes 3 and 4. And no, it's not. There's still another 50 to go. Maybe not, or maybe there. No, there's still another 50. I got confused with all that there. There was a lot going on there. So Farrell is running first, Abreu second, middle of the pool. I was sort of wondering, Holland went out so fast. I was like, wow, this is amazing to keep up this pace for a 200. So hopefully Holland got the 100 butterfly seniors cut there. She did a legal split. Ooh. Ooh, so Abreu takes it 2:33.38, just missing the seniors cut there, as is Allison Farrell just missed. Farrell goes to 2:33.96. Third place goes to lane 2, Angela Parasolt, who continues her hot swimming, 2:36.89. So best of luck to Holland. Hopefully she made that 100 fly cut. I'm sure we'll find out soon. Savannah Lombardi in lane 1, Nora Herbstruber in 2, Ula Haller in 3, Clara Renner in 4, Ava Wertnen in 5, and Mia Burns in 6. 100 breast, yes, 100 breast. At the 50 mark, it's Ava Wertnen in lane 5, the leader. So Holland just missed that 100 breast legal split for that seniors cut. So she'll have an opportunity to do it again. But good effort there by Holland. Again, she was just off it yesterday in the 100 breast. Ava Wertnen continues to be in the lead here in lane 5. Again, 2:32.29, the seniors cut. These ladies are striving for. Again, this could be another interesting race. Ulla Haller in lane 3, not far off it. But Ava Wertinen on a very good pace. So Wertinen came in with a 2:35. She's got another 50 to go. 2:32.29, the magic number for the 200 breast. Here comes Wertinen in her final 25. So she's got a really good shot here to get it. Ava Wertinen in lane 5. Here comes Clara Renner also in lane 4. 2:32.29, the time to chase. Wertinen's going to get it. So is Renner. Wertinen goes to 2:29.48. Renner goes to 2:30.63. So congratulations to both of them. Savannah Lombardi takes third in a 2:35. So Ava Wertinen and Clara Renner with their times both make the 200 breaststroke seniors cut. Once again, congratulations to them. We'll move on to Heat 5. Claire Wepler in lane 1, Quinn White in 2, Carmen Bunt in 3, Kylie Herbstruber in 4, Madison Crummy in 5, and Audrey Cook in lane 6. So we have some swimmers in this heat that have already made the cut. However, Quinn White is about 0.2 of a second off. Crummy about a half a second off. So this should be an exciting heat as well, with a couple swimmers having the opportunity to get this cut. Really everybody having the opportunity. Carmen Bunt and Kylie Herbstruber already having the cut. It's Quinn White, the leader after 50, 33.79. At the 100, it's Carmen Bunt in lane 3 in the lead. Bunt continuing to look really strong in lane 3, as does Quinn White in lane 2. They're your leaders. So it looks like we're going to have to keep an eye on Quinn White. She was 0.2 of a second off of the seniors cut. She comes in with a 2:32.49. Time to beat here is 2:32.29. As she makes her final turn in lane 2, Bunt is going to take this heat. The question is, will White make the seniors cut? It looks like she's going to. She's at 2:25 right now. She's at the flags. 2:32.29, the time to beat. And yes, Quinn White will do it, 2:31.77. So Quinn White with the 200 breast seniors cut time. Congratulations to Quinn, the 14-year-old from Crimson. Third place goes to Madison Crummy from Shamrock in lane 5. So Carmen Bunt, your winner. White makes the seniors cut. We'll move on to Heat 6 of 6, where all of these swimmers have the seniors cuts already. Chloe Akambi in 1, Ruby Groves in 2, Kelsa Dater in 3, Mila Vuoltinaho in lane 4, Catherine Jennings in 5, and Maeve Hogan in lane 6. So we're currently running 7 minutes ahead of schedule right now. Could end up being a pretty normal evening for us here. We're ending it with the 50 free here today, which is lightning warfare. Kelsa Dater in lane 3, the leader after 50. We mentioned yesterday she's a fairly recent commit to Davidson College. Kelsa Dater remains in the lead. Chloe Akambi running second. Ruby Groves in third currently. So at the 150, Kelsa Dater remains in the lead, followed by Chloe Akambi. Here comes Ruby Groves in lane 2. So it's Kelsa Dater on her way to victory here. I believe she will hold off Akambi, and she will. So Kelsa Dater takes it. She came in with the top time. 2:27.02 for Dater. She goes second place, Akambi, 2:28.28. Third place is Groves, 2:29.97. So that's a wrap on event 55. We'll move into event 56, which is the boys 13 and over 200-yard breaststroke. Seniors cut time here, 2:19.99, so break 2:20 and you're in. Andy Shea in lane 1, Ben Choi Shaddle in 2, William Erot in 3, Jack Kong in 4, David Schneider in 5, and Ethan Curran in lane 6. It's Andy Sheen at the halfway point. Boston YMCA Bluefin, 34:36 the time for Andy at the 50. Andy Shea continues to be in first place in lane 1. So while we have the time, we appreciate all of you taking the time this afternoon to join us here at Seekonk High School. It's the third and final day of the Turkey Trot meet. Started it off Friday night with a very good distance session. We've had good sessions both yesterday and today. A lot of excitement in the pool around championship cuts for the 12 and unders age group and silvers cuts. In the afternoon here, the excitement has been around seniors cuts, in which there have been quite a few made so far this afternoon. So congratulations to all the swimmers who have made it. For those who haven't, keep gunning. Many swimmers right there on the cusp. Still plenty of time to get those cuts in time for championship season. Jack Kong now has moved into the lead in lane 4. So Jack Kong and Andy Sheen going 1-2 right now. Looks like William Erott will take third. So Kong goes to 246.96. Sheen at 248.45. William Erott third, 250.57 for heat number 1 of the boys 13 and over 200-yard breaststroke. We'll move on to heat number 2. Elijah Ginsberg in 1. Colby Moscos in 2. Russell Cutler in 3. Abel Haller in 4. Harry Holtz in 5. And Danny Ford in lane 6. Cutler has the best time coming in, 245.57, the 14-year-old from Gators. Looks like it's Abel Haller after the first 25. Haller goes to 35.86. First 50. So Haller, the 14-year-old from Crimson, came in with a 246.10. So at the halfway point, it remains Abel Haller in lane 4. Keep an eye on Elijah Ginsberg in lane 1 at the bottom of your screen. He's been making up some time as we move along. He's currently in second place. Teammate of Haller. So Haller remains in first. Ginsberg second. Here comes Colby Moscos. He's in third right now, currently from Shamrock in lane 2 as they go into the final 50. He's currently in third, Moscos. He's looking to make a move on Ginsberg in lane 1. Slide into second place. We'll see if he can do that. Ginsberg continues to look strong in lane 1. Abel Haller has this heat all but locked up in lane 4. So Haller will take it 235.57. Ginsberg will hold on to second. Moscos will take third. Ginsberg goes 242.06. Ginsberg goes 242.99. So we'll move on to heat 3. Once again, Abel Haller, your heat 2 winner. Andy Dwan in lane 2. Ryan Kornacki in 3. Matthew Thompson in 4. Madsen Spurn in 4. Thompson in 3. Alex Salima in lane 5. And Tomas Valfels in lane 6. Matthew Thompson has the top time coming in, 232.50. He's in lane 3 from the Shamrock Swim Club. However, at the turn, it's Madsen Spurn in lane 4 from Gators in the lead. Long race here, 200 breaststroke. Matthew Thompson remains in the lead at the 100. A touch ahead of Ryan Kornacki in lane 2, 1/100th to be exact. 112.78 versus 112.79, so keep an eye on Kornacki in 2. So it's Spurn and Thompson. Looks like Madsen Spurn now remains in the lead in lane 3. That was actually Thompson who registered his touch first, so 2/100ths ahead of Spurn. Didn't look that way to the naked eye, but now we see Thompson has moved slightly ahead of Spurn. Long glide there for Thompson, so he'll come down the stretch. Matthew Thompson and Madsen Spurn, lanes 3 and 4 respectively. They'll battle it out for first, and it will be Thompson from Shamrock Swim Club who takes it. 229.60. Spurn goes 231.03. Third place goes to Kornacki in lane 2, 232.57 the time for Kornacki. As we move into heat 4, Daniel Coburn in 1, Marcus Tran in 2, Anton Bonacci in 3, Oliver Cox in 4, Ben Connors in 5, and Ethan Halpern in lane 6. So again, sub 220 gets in the seniors cut. Bonacci's a 222.88. He's the closest right now. It's Oliver Cox running in first in lane 4, currently from Gators. It remains Oliver Cox at the halfway point in lane 4. The 150 mark, a familiar sound. It is Oliver Cox, but here comes Ben Connors in lane 5. So Connors starting to make a move here late in lane 5. It's Cox and Connors 1-2, lanes 4 and 5. So Oliver Cox will take it. Ben Connors will take second. The race for third will be between Tran and Bonacci. And it will be lane 3. That's Anton Bonacci. So Cox goes to 217.37. Connors at 221.72. So Oliver Cox makes the seniors cut with his 217.37. So congratulations to Oliver. Move on to heat number 5, our final heat in the 2 breasts. Brian Zapata in lane 1, Andrew Tran in 2, Max LaRoche in 3, Zach Bubanovich in 4, Jeffrey Kong in 5, and George Groves in lane number 6. Happy to say all of these swimmers have the seniors cut. Max LaRoche comes in at a 2:08.56. That's your top time by 3 seconds over Zach Bubanovich in lane 4. So keep an eye on that race between LaRoche and Bubanovich, lanes 3 and 4. LaRoche from Gators, Bubanovich from Crimson. LaRoche and Bubanovic continuing to run 1 and 2, about 0.3 of a second separating them. Coming in for the 150 turn here. Looks like it's LaRoche by a head right now. 0.6 of a second, the lead for Max LaRoche, 0.4. So LaRoche and Bubanovic, 1 and 2, almost simultaneously to the far end wall. It looks as though Bubanovic has now pulled ahead ever so slightly. LaRoche will make a late push here. LaRoche and Bubanovic, and it will be Bubanovic by 0.02 of a second. 2:10.10 to 2:10.12. Third place comes out of lane 1. That's Brian Zapata in lane 1. So great race there all the way around. Zach Bubanovic, your Heat 4 winner. We'll move into event 57. This is the girls 13 and over 100-yard backstroke, 13 heats. Madeline Bellevaux in lane 1, Belvaux in 2, Ava Vincent in 3, Vivian Rice in 4. So only swimmers in 2, 3, and 4 here. Ava Vincent is the only swimmer with a time, 1:32.01. Again, this is the girls' 100-yard backstroke. It was scheduled to start at 4:06. We're at 3:59. So again, 7 minutes ahead of pace. Again, to all the parents, please make sure you are here prior to 5 o'clock. We will be ending the session before 5. So ahead of schedule so far, and make sure you are here by 5. That would be spectacular. Vivian Rice from PVAA leading the way in lane 4. So Rice takes it out of lane 4, 1:20.22. Good battle for second here between Bellevaux and Vincent. It was Vincent who takes second, Bellevaux third. So Vivian Rice, your Heat 1 winner. We'll move on to Heat number 2. Prachi Agrawal in lane 1, Ellie Berard in 2, Meredith Humphreys in 3, Emily Cronin in 4, Sadie Enright in lane 5. Humphreys comes in with the top time, 1:22.78, the 15-year-old from Gators. She's in lane 3. At the 50, it's going to be Sadie Enright, 13-year-old from Anglerfish Aquatics. She came in with a 1:28.85. She's 39.67 at the halfway mark. Meredith Humphreys still in the hunt in lane 3. So Humphreys is now pulled ahead in lane 3 coming down the stretch. Enright running in second, and it will be Meredith Humphreys from Gators taking it. 1:20.18 the time. Enright takes second. Third place will go to lane 2. That's Ellie Berard from Shamrock. Humphreys goes 1:20.18. Enright goes 1:22.31. Berard goes 1:28.06. Excuse me, 1:22.31. Sophie Janovka in lane 1, Langland Kurjam in 2, Mackenzie Grace in 3, Sydney Burns in 4, Isabella Zuris in 5, and Sophia Pang in lane 6 once again. Heat 3 of 13, girls 13 and over, 100-yard backstroke. Mackenzie Grace is the top time coming in from the Bluefins, 1:19.05. She's in lane 3. Sydney Burns at the halfway point from Shamrock Swim Club leading the way, 37.39. She's in lane 4. Tight race here, lanes 3, 4, 5, and 6, all congested up. It was Burns at the turn who was in the lead. It looks like now it's Isabella Zuris. And it will be Zuris who takes it in lane 5, 1:15.72. Pang takes second, Burns takes third. Zuris goes 1:15.72. Pang goes a 1:16.13. Burns goes a 1:16.53. Heat 4 of 13, birthday girl Charlotte Kaiser in lane 1, Hunter Dubois in lane 2, Iris Liao in 3, Ashley Moulton in 4, Megan Hastings in lane 5, and Samara Gali in lane 6. Iris Liao comes in with the top time, 1:16.58. It's Liao at the halfway point in the lead. Megan Hastings running second, 36.04 for Hastings. 35.48 for Liao at the halfway point. So not much has changed. It will be Iris Liao taking first. Looks like Hastings will take second. Liao goes a 1:12.41. Hastings a 1:14.33. Third place will come from lane 2. That's Hunter Dubois, 1:14.88. Lily Jonkis in lane 1, Mia Beladowitz in 2, Lydia Rodriguez in lane 3, Michaela Gabriel in 4, Ella Folks in 5, Ava Webster in lane 6. Rodriguez has the top time coming in. The 16-year-old from Crimson has a 1:13.57. She's in lane 3. The halfway point, it's Mia Beladowitz in lane 2 from PVAA. 14-year-old came in with a 1:14.79. She's leading the way halfway through here. Rodriguez right on her shoulder, so lanes 2 and 3 is where the action is. Ella Folks in lane 5 still in the hunt as well. And a spectacular turn there by Rodriguez has propelled her into the lead, and it will be Lydia Rodriguez taking it. Should be her Heat 5 winner, 1:11.63. Folks takes second, 1:13.10. Third place goes to lane 2, and that is Bulatowicz from PBAA, 1:13.42. We'll move on to heat number 10. Excuse me, heat number 6. I don't know why I said 10 there. Isabella Bradshaw in lane 1, Jane Dadar in lane 2, Tessa Renyi in 3, Ava Bradshaw in 4, Madison Rogers in 5, and Anna Rupp in lane 6. So I was getting a little ahead of myself there with the heats, perhaps wishful thinking, maybe. Tessa Renyi with the top time coming in, 1:11.67. It's Renyi who is the leader at the halfway point, 34.58 for Renyi out of lane 3. So here comes Isabella Bradshaw making a late push in lane 1, and it will be Bradshaw who takes it. 1:11.15. Renyi goes 1:11.87, good for second. Third place will be Madison Rogers from lane 5, 1:13.68 for Rogers. So Isabella Bradshaw, your Heat 6 winner. We'll move on to Heat 7. Charlotte Friedman in 1, Phoebe Renyi in 2, Angela Parasolt in 3, JC Hoffman in 4, Carolina Kiang in lane 5, and Arushi Pant in lane 6. Angela Parasolt has the top time coming in, 1:08.81 for the 15-year-old from Gators. She's swimming out of lane 3 and is currently your leader. So Parasolt looking strong, continuing her strong swimming performances. She'll be your leader at the halfway point. Here comes Friedman, though, in lane 1. So Parasolt and Freeman, 1 and 2. Phoebe Renyi starting to make her move in lane 2, as is Carolina Kiang and JC Hoffman. And that's Hoffman actually in 4. So Angela Parasolt will be our Heat 7 winner. .106.09 the time for Parasolt. Looks like Friedman will take second, 1:09.28. Third place goes to lane 2. That's Phoebe Renyi, 1:09.57. So Angela Parasolt, our Heat 7 winner. We'll move on to Heat number 8. Jillian Frechette in lane 1, Vivian Ma in lane 2, Sarah Pescod in 3, Abby Lane in 4, Sophia Cornwell in 5, and Victoria Zhang in lane 6. Sarah Pescod has the top time coming in, 1:08.01. However, it's Vivian Ma leading the way at the halfway point in lane number 2. 32.58 the time for Vivian. Almost a full body length lead on Pescod. Well, Pescod closing the gap here now on the far end. It may have been Pescod who actually hit the wall first for that final turn. So Vivian Ma in lane 2, Sarah Pescod in lane 3, coming down the stretch. Pescod picking up the pace at the end will get her the victory, 1:07.48 for Pescod. Vivian Ma goes a 1:07.85. Third place goes to lane 5. That's Sophia Cornwell, 1:10.59. We'll move on to heat number 9. Carolyn Simmons in lane 1, Georgia Spangler in 2, Zoe Webster in 3, Avery Brown in 4, Audrey Cook in lane 5, Isabella Zeppa in 6. Zoe Webster from Bayside, the 17-year-old, has the top time coming in. At the halfway point, it is Zoe Webster, 31.78. The 17-year-old from Bayside currently leads the way halfway through. So it will be Zoe Webster who takes it. Avery Brown will go second. Webster 105.15, Brown 106.14. Third place goes to lane 1. That's Carolyn Simmons, 108.01. Zoe Webster, your Heat 9 winner. We'll move on to Heat number 10. Carmen Bunt in lane 1, Sarah Henderson in 2, Claire Wepler in 3, Maud Smith Montross in lane 4, Elizabeth Guevara in 5, and Kylie Donaldson in lane 6. At the halfway point, it's Carmen Bunt out of lane 1, the 14-year-old from Gators. Henderson, Wepler, Smith, Montross, all right there with her, lanes 2, 3, and 4. Looks like Claire Wepler has now moved into the lead. At the wall, and it is Wepler who takes it 104.08. Smith Montross takes second, Bunt takes third. Wepler goes 104.08 for her win. Smith Montross 104.34, Bunt 104.47. Alexandra, no, we don't have a swimmer in lane 1. Lane 1 open. Abigail Goncalves Corney in 2, Nora Herbstruber in 3, Alex Watroba in lane 4, Joss Halsey in 5, and Clara Renner in lane 6. Fortunately, we are having a much smoother go of it today from a technological perspective. I did not jinx it. There's no such thing as a jinx. Halfway through, Joss Halsey, the leader, 31.54 at the halfway point for Halsey in lane 5. Got to see her mother, Heather, yesterday when we had some technical issues. She was pulling a little covert spy mission, trying to get in Seekonk High School to watch the final bit of swimming here. So it will be Goncalves Corney, 103.34 taking it. Halsey takes second in lane 5. Third place goes to Clara Renner in lane 6. Renner, not Renna. That's that accent coming into play again, folks. We're on to Heat 12. Maria DePietro in 1, Katie Dunbar in 2, Aya Hassani in 3, Courtney Bogosian in 4, Corinne Cartwright in 5, Tracy Pang in lane 6. So the senior cut time, 1:00.89. Dunbar comes in with the cut time. So does Hassani. So does Bogosian. So Cartwright here is 102.46, so she's fairly close, as is DePietro, 102.56. So we'll keep an eye on them. At the halfway point, it is Courtney Bogosian in lane 4, 29.53. So Bogosian will take first. Second place will go, excuse me, that's Hassani who will take first. Bogosian will take second. Third place will go to Maria DePietro in lane 1. 13th and final heat here. Quinn White in lane 1, Chloe Akambi in 2, Sonia Mlakar in 3, Eldon White in 4, Ava Wong in 5, and Mila Vuoltinaho in lane 6. All of these swimmers have the seniors cut time for the 100 back. The halfway point, it's Sonia Mlakar, 28.08. So Mlakar and Alden White battling down the stretch here, but it will be Mlakar. Great race by her. Should go a 57.57. White takes second, 59.20. Third place goes to Quinn White in lane 1, 59.47. So we'll move into event 58. This is the boys 13 and over 100-yard backstroke. So lane 1 is Chris Hammett, lane 2, Ethan Kogan, lane 3, Adrian Deng, lane 4, Ashwath Saranavanakumar, lane 5, Raj Moore, and lane 6, Axel London. Chris Hammett came in with no time, that's why he's in lane 1. In heat 1, I should say. He should be in probably the final heat if he had a time. He's 27.33. At the wall. So let's keep an eye on the time for Hammett as he comes down the stretch here. Solid underwaters for Hammett. So Chris Hammett goes to 56.95. That would put him probably in the second to last heat. So Hammett takes first. Adrian Deng is in lane 3. He will take second place here, and it looks like in lane 6, Axel London from Anglerfish will take third. Although, yes, and it is London from Anglerfish taking third. So Hammett, Deng, and London, 1, 2, 3 in heat number 1. Heat number 2 in the water, Frank McGee in lane 1, Yuval Artsy in 2, Owen He in 3, Grant Donta Venman in 4, Jay Johnson in 5, Harry Holtz in lane 6. At the halfway point, it's Owen He in lane 3, 34.33 for He. And Owen He will take it coming down the stretch here in heat number 2. 1:12.09 for He. Good for first. Second place would come from lane 4. That's Grant Donta Venman from 1. So that's a team I haven't seen yet on the heat sheet. 1. I don't know where they are from. If anyone out there has any scoop on the team 1. Third place comes from lane 1. That's Frank McGee. So we'll move on to heat number 3. Aiden Wallace in lane 1. Neil Ray in 2. Jack Reed in 3. Taran Nandankumar in 4. Evan Ritchie in 5. Jack Kong in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Jack Reed in lane 3. However, it is going to be Neil Ray at the turn, the leader in lane 2, followed closely by Aiden Wallace in lane 1 and Jack Kong in lane 6. So once again, Wallace likes to come from behind and swim from behind. We'll see what he does here. One swimming, it seems, is from Westwood, Massachusetts. So we welcome one swimming to Seekonk High School. One aquatics. So it will be Neil Ray taking first. Second place goes to Jack Reed. Third place goes to Aiden Wallace. So Neil Reed goes 1:10.66. Reed a 1:11.06. Wallace a 1:12.14. Thanks, Remdog. Rest in peace, Remdog. Danny Ford in lane 1, Aiden Hurley in lane 2, Brendan Watson in 3, Abel Haller in 4, Gabriel Oliva Booth in 5, and Jaden Yang in lane 6. Jaden Yang in lane 6, the leader at the halfway mark in lane 6. 31:81 the time for Yang. Brendan Watson takes it in lane. So the places are inverted on the scoreboard here. So it was Brendan Watson in lane 3 who took first, 1:03.94. Abel Haller took second, 1:06.78. Scoreboard the scoreboard knows it's Sunday. It's the end of the meet. The scoreboard is tired. Zach Bidderdane in lane 1, Bowden Spurn in lane 2, Max Georgiev in 3, Daniel Landau in 4, Jackson Deal in lane 5, and Alex Abdulin in lane 6. Max Georgiev, the leader at the halfway point, 30.96 for Georgiev. Being pushed on the outside by his teammate Daniel Landau, both from Crimson. So Georgiev will take it. Landau will run second. Third place looks to be Bidderdane from the Bluefins, and it is. Georgiev goes a 1:03.54. Landau a 1:05.05. Bidderdane a 1:08.15. So Max Georgiev, your Heat 5 winner. We'll move on to Heat number 6. Ryan Vocchio in lane 1, Elijah Ginsberg in 2, Lucas Nelson in 3, Ali Lundgren in 4, Josef Gerhard in 5, and Ryan Kelly in lane 6. Ryan Kelly, the leader at the halfway point, 30-41. Here comes Lucas Nelson in lane 3, but Kelly holds him off. Kelly 102.70, Nelson 102.75. Third place goes to lane 4, and that's Ali Lundgren. So Ryan Kelly, your Heat 6 winner. We'll move on to Heat number 7. Jack Eady in lane 1, Luca Brenner in 2, Max LaRoche in 3, Lachlan Hartshorn in 4, Jarrett Zito in lane 5, and Ethan Halpern in lane 6. Getting very close to those 50 freestyles. That is when it's tough to catch a breath. Yes, I'm glad we're not timing as well. Jack Eady, your leader at the halfway point, 29.53 for Eady. So close race here coming down the stretch. Eady, Brenner, LaRoche. And it's going to be Jack Eady who takes it, 100.73. Max LaRoche taking second. Luca Brenner third. So Jack Eady, your Heat 7 winner. We'll move on to Heat 8. Whoops. Alexopoulos in lane 1, Nick Gordon in lane 2, Alex Lopes in 3, Harry Feng in lane 4, Will Kennedy in lane 5, and Jacob Freeman in lane 6. Once again, Nick Gordon in lane 2 from One Aquatics. So we haven't had much of a look at any of the swimmers from One Aquatics up until this point. Welcome them to Seekonk High School. Alex Lopes, the leader at the halfway point, 29.32 for Lopes. So he'll be pushed here by Feng, but Lopes looks very comfortable here in lane 3 with the lead. Here comes Jacob Freeman, though, in lane 6 at the top of your screen. So keep an eye on Freeman at the top. Harry Feng in lane 4. It's Alex Lopes right now, currently in the lead. Let's see if he can hold on, and he will. Alex Lopes takes it 100.64. Freeman takes second, 100.97. Third place goes to lane 1. That's Alexopoulos in a 101.18. So Alex Lopes, your Heat 8 winner, will go to Heat number 9. Damian Figuet Kosarev in lane 1. Callum McDonald in 2. Nick Kavik in 3. Howard Zhu in 4, Keith Hartman in 5, and Ethan Liu in lane 6. Kavik has the top time coming in, 58.54. He's swimming out of lane number 3. Keith Hartman is actually the leader at the halfway point, 29.24 for Hartman. So Hartman with those long arms propelling him into the lead. It's Hartman and Kavik 1 and 2 right now. Lanes 5 and 3 respectively. Here comes Callum McDonald in 2. Here comes Kavik in 3, and it will be Nick Kavik taking it in comeback fashion. 59.36 for Kavik, 59.75 for Hartman. Third place goes to Callum McDonald. In lane 2, 1:00:31. So the seniors cut here is 56.26. Ethan Macanucci in lane 1, Sean Molden in 2, Kai Shinkyo in 3, Ryan Connors in 4, Garrett Jones in 5, Dawson Rice in 6. So Ryan Connors just off of the seniors cut. He's got to make up a little over 1/10 of a second. Keep an eye on Connors in lane 4. At the halfway point, it's Garrett Jones in lane 5, 26.93 the time for Jones. Also had the opportunity to say hello to his mother, Terry, yesterday. A little quick conversation. Hello to Terry out there watching. So it will be Jones who takes it in lane 5, 54.77. Shinkyo takes second, 55.59. Third place goes to lane 4, and that's Ryan Connors, 56.99. So just off that seniors cut time, and we'll move to our final heat of the back. Jaden Noel in lane 1, William McClellan in 2, Brian Zapata in 3, Paul Denega in 4, Zach Halsey in 5, William Mulgrew in 6. So we're 14 minutes ahead of pace right now, folks. William McClellan, the leader at the halfway point, 25-29 for McClellan. Everybody in this heat having the seniors cut time of 56-26. 50 frees will be coming up next. I will only be announcing the winners. Not enough time to go 1, 2, 3 there. So keep an eye on Meet Mobile for the results. It's Brian Zapata here who outtouches McClellan, 52.84 to 52.86. McClellan takes second. Paul Denega takes third. All right, here we go, folks. Girls 13 and over, 50 free, 17 heats. It will not take 17 minutes, I will tell you that. Sadie Enright in 2, Ellie Berard in 3, Emily Cronin in 4, Vivian Rice in lane 5. Berard comes in with the top time, 34.68. Yeah, I don't have a swimmer in 6, so I don't know who that is in lane 6. They were the winner. I don't have anybody on the heat sheet in lane 6. It is a Gator swimmer. And I don't have a swimmer in lane 1. So you're going to have to check Meet Mobile for the results of that first heat. They weren't on the heat sheet. Heat 2, Prachi Agarwal in 1, Felicia Pacheco in 2, Sophia Pang in 3, Ava Vincent in 4, Sophie Janovka in 5, and Madeline Beliveau in lane 6. Pang comes in with the top time, 32.06. Sophia Pang comes in with the top time. She'll go out with the top time. Pang takes it, 31.36 for Pang. She's your Heat 2 winner. We'll move on to Heat number 3. Mackenzie Grace in 1, Isabella Zoris in 2, Ashley Moulton in 3, Caitlin Samick in 4, Samara Gali in 5, and Ella Folks in lane 6. Ashley Moulton as the top time coming in, 30:57. Isabella Zuris will take it out of lane 2, 29.89 for Zuris. Hunter Dubois in lane 1, Isabella Bradshaw in 2, Iris Liao in 3, Meredith Humphreys in 4, Jillian Frechette in 5, and Sydney Burns in lane 6. Sydney Burns will take it out of lane 6, 29:17 the time for Burns. The Heat 4 winner moving on to Heat 5. Nola Borsari in lane 1, Donaldson in 2, Callie Parent in 3, Michaela Gabriel in 4, Langland Kurajam in 5, and Tessa Renyi in lane 6. So it's Nola Borsari in lane 1 who takes it in a time of 28:20. She's your Heat 5 winner. We'll move on to Heat 6. Vivian Ma in lane 1, Maeve Hogan in 2, Anna Rupp in 3, Arushi Pant in 4, Phoebe Renier in 5, and Ava Bradshaw in lane 6. Vivian Ma, your winner out of lane 1, 28:50 the time for Ma. She's your Heat 6 winner. Move on to Heat number 7. Kaylee Boynton in lane 1, J.C. Hoffman in 2, Megan Hastings in 3, Carolyn Simmons in 4, Catherine Jennings in 5, and Amaya Brooks in lane 6. Carolyn Simmons out-touches Megan Hastings for your Heat 7 winner. That's Carolyn Simmons from Crimson. Vivian Krewicki in 1, Georgia Spangler in 2, Abby Lane in 3, Emma Bedard in 4, Victoria Zhang in 5, and Charlotte Friedman in lane 6. This is Heat number 8. Abby Lane at your top time coming in, 27:32. Charlotte Friedman takes it out of lane 6, 27:51 the time for Friedman. Move on to Heat number 9. Amanda Riley in 1, Isabella Zeppa in 2, Gabby Belatowitz in 3, Jane Dater in 4, Mia Belatowitz in 5, Emma Richards in lane 6. Isabella Zeppa takes Heat 9, 27:20 the time for Zeppa. Heat 10, Nora Herbstruber in 1, Alina Dudkina in 2, Lydia Rodriguez in 3, Elizabeth Guevara in 4, Vivian Wienert in 5, Sophia Cornwall in lane 6. So we have a tie here. Elena Dudkina in lane 2, Vivian Wienert in lane 5, 26:96. Dudkina and Wienert tie for first in Heat 10. Heat 11, Evelyn Efroff in lane 1, Maud Smith Montross in 2, Madison Rogers in 3, Lombardi Savannah Lombardi in 4, Audrey Cook in 5, Maria DePietro in lane 6. Savannah Lombardi takes heat number 11, 26-66. Heat 12 in the water, Caterino in lane 1, Goncalves Corny in 2, Fioli Haughey in 3, Cute in 4, Brown in 5, Autumn Card in lane 6. So Fioli Haughey will take it, 26-11 for Jaden, the winner of Heat 12. Ula Haller in 1, Alex Watroba in 3, Tracy Peng in 4, Sophie Gartner in 5, Kylie Herbstruber in lane 6. Lane 2 is open. Sophie Weingarten takes it in a time of 26:38 out of lane 5. Sophie Weingarten, your Heat 13 winner. Heat 14 in the water, Katie Dunbar in 1, Ava Wong in 2, Lila Doherty in 3, Maggie Holland in 4, Lydia Kraft in 5, and Jolyn Zhang in lane 6. Lila Doherty takes it in a time of 25:75. Your Heat 14 winner. Heat 15 in the water, Corinne Cartwright in 1, Natalie Malone in 2, Alden White in 3, Lauren Jolly in 4, Caitlin Horsch in 5, Joss Halsey in lane 6. Lane 4 is open, no Lauren Jolly. Alden White in lane 3 will be your victor. 25:36 for White. Heat 16 about to be in the water. Courtney Bogosian in 1, Anna Zanolo in 2, Morgan Fredette in 3, Audie Lynn in 4, Julia Pelchat in 5, Addison Abreu in lane 6. Fredette comes in with the top time, 25:04. Pelchat and Zanolo in the lead, and it is Pelchat, 25:20, who takes it. Moving on to Heat 17, Madison Crummy in 1, Sonia Mlakar in 2, Emily Kang in 3, Lucy Chivers in 4, Alexandra Akmeva in 5, and Kelsa Dadar in lane 6. So Emily Kang will be the winner of your final heat. Number 17, 24:05 for Kang. So we'll move on to our final event of the afternoon and of the weekend. 16 heats of the boys, 13 and over, 50 free. We said we'd be done by 5 o'clock, and we will be here. Axel London in 2, Ashwath Saranavakankumar in lane 3, Raj Moore in lane 4. So Axel London takes it in lane 2. We'll move on to heat number 3. Ethan Kogan in 1, David Schneider in 2, Jay Johnson in 3, Frank McGee in 4, Yuval Artsy in 5. So the seniors' cut time on the girls' side was 25:39. So Pelchat made the cut. Oh, Pelchat already had the cut. So yeah, Alden White made the cut, 25:36. So heat 2 winner Frank McGee in lane 4, 28:24. So the boys' senior cut time is 23:09. So keep an eye on that as we go along. Lane 1 is open. Jackson Deal in lane 2. Danny Ford in 3. Taran Nandankumar in 4. Ben Choi Shaddle in 5. Jack Reed in lane 6. It'll be good. Jackson Deal taking heat number 3, 28:08 the time for Deal. Ethan Curry in lane 1, Adam Riley in 2, Colby Moscos in 3, Aiden Wallace in 4, Bowden Spurn in 5, Adrian Dang in lane 6. Colby Moscos, your heat 4 winner, 27:52 for Moscos from Shamrock. Josef Gerhard in 1, Tomas Velfels in 2, Neil Ray in 3, Aiden Hurley in 4, Andy Shin in 5, and Evan Ritchie in lane 6. Andy Shane takes it, 26:90 the time for Shane from BYB. Heat 5 winner. Moving on to Heat 6, Gabriel Oliva Booth in lane 1. Ethan Gong in 2, Daniel Landau in 3, Ethan Liu in 4, Callum Musto in 5, and Jack Kong in lane 6. Daniel Landau takes heat 6, 25:86 the time for Landau. Max Georgiev in lane 1, Brendan Watson in 2, Andy Dwan in 3, Maritz Gerhard in 4, William Erot in 5, Madsen Spurn in lane 6. Moritz Gerhard takes it, 25:96 the time for Gerhard. He's your Heat 7 winner. Ryan Kelly in lane 1, Alex Abdalin in 2, Ollie Lundgren in 3, Russell Cutler in 4, Ryan Kornacki in 5, and Jaden Yang in lane 6. Alex Abdalin, your Heat 8 winner out of lane 2, 25:08. Ryan Vocchio in lane 1, Jarrett Zito in 2, Alex Salima in 3, Jack Eady in 4, Will Kennedy in 5, and Luca Brenner in lane 6. Alex Salima, your Heat 9 winner, 25-40 for Salima. Abel Haller in 1, Daniel Coburn in 2, Talis Vitas in 3, Noam Thrilnikov in 4, Owen He in 5, Nick Gordon in 6. Talis Vitas will take Heat 10, 24-89 for Vitas from Shamrock. Lachlan Hartshorn in 1, Kai Shinkyo in 2, Ara Parsegian in 3, Jacob Freeman in 4, Ryan Connors in 5, Callum McDonald in 6. Once again, the seniors cut is 23-09. Kai Shinkyo, your Heat 11 winner, 23-53, so he's the closest so far to that senior cut time. Kai Shinkyo, your Heat 11 winner. Heat 12, Lucas Nelson in 1, Mateo Smith in 2, Ben Connors in 3, Jeffrey Kong in 4, Zachary O'Connor in 5, Leon Kosharovsky in lane 6. Lane 2 is actually open, so no Mateo Smith. Lane 1, 23.95, that's Lucas Nelson, your Heat 12 winner. Addy Cole in lane 1, Marcus Tran in 2, Howard Ju in 3, Andrew Ng in 4, Dawson Rice in 5, Anton Bonacci in lane 6. Dawson Rice takes Heat 13, 23-62. George Groves in lane 1, Max LaRoche in 2, Dan Brudney in 3, Matthew Thompson in 4, Oliver Cox in 5, Damian Figet Kosarev in lane 6. Dan Brudney takes Heat 14, 23-25. Alex Lopes in 1, Brian Zapata in 2, Lucas Jareggi in 3, Zach Bubanovic in 4, Chris Hammett in 5, Paul Denega in 6. Hammett will take it in lane 5, 21-60. And our 16th and final heat of the afternoon. Andrew Tran in 1, McClellan in 2, Zach Halsey in 3, Ethan McConaughey in 4, Eric Wang in lane 5, and Sean Molden in 6. Lane 5 is open. So McClellan in a 21-65. So McClellan takes it. And folks, that concludes our turkey trot meet for the weekend before Thanksgiving. It was a pleasure bringing you all of this fantastic action. Congratulations to all of the swimmers who made seniors, age groups, silvers, regionals, or some other personal milestone this weekend. We are all very happy for you. We appreciate all of the teams that came into Seekonk High School this weekend. Big thank you once again to Seekonk High School for hosting Gator Swim Club of Seekonk, all of the coaches, all of the officials, the parent volunteers, the custodians at Seekonk, and everyone else involved with making this a world-class meet on the New England swimming level. So once again, alongside Elisa Pelchat, I am Jeremy Abreu. Appreciate your time this weekend. Have a great evening.